Hello, I am the Snoo, and this is another episode of you guys watching me play Feed the Beast, and I timed this horribly, but it's alright. So, I'm a little bit more organized this time, less panicking and running around type thing, but it appears that I have not been paying attention to the time, and I started just as the sun was going down. But that's okay because most of our stuff happens underground. So, let us get started. So as you can see here, I've got these things. And what happened was I was having some serious problems with power generation. I was running thermal generators, or geothermal generators rather, off of lava pools that I was pumping up from down around bedrock, but I was running out and there's just no way to. I had to keep moving and keep moving and keep moving my pump over and over again, and so I started experimenting with some of the bluetricity. That's not right. There we go, that's much better. Some of the bluetricity. These are bluetricity solar panels. This is bluetricity cable. Bluetricity is much like the industrial craft electricity, or the, what was it? Oh, I guess it's the Buildcraft, whatever it was. I don't know what mod it is. Much like that, or the MJs, it's just power that travels over some type of conduit. In this case, and it's another form of wire. Right there, it's like these, but the difference being that these are standalone blocks, and these have to be attached to a surface of some kind, whether it's a ceiling, a wall, or a floor, which can sometimes make cabling a little bit tricky. And as you can see, I've got a lot more stuff going on in here. A big problem I've been having is that, actually hang on, let's go to bed really quick. I am having no, oh, don't you dare, no, bad words, oh, I am angry now. I mean, because, I was thrilled before. Oh, and, well, these potatoes, alright, whatever, let's close that up, and no bother. Wrong list. Oh, good. Oh, come on. I'm all flustered now. I was all organized and ready to go, and now I'm all confused and running around in circles. Torches. Let's see here. How are we doing? There's one. So there's 1, 2. Looks like that, I guess. Something. I don't know. Then it was 1, 2, and there's 1 space, and then 1, 2, something like that. Or maybe it was like this. I don't even know. Alright, let's plant some more potatoes. Planting potatoes. I'm not supposed to be planting potatoes, but that's what I'm doing. Alright, so I'll just toss these in here really quick. Oh, I've got a poison potato, which I do not throw away. They actually do have a use here, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, we were going to go to sleep really quick. Oh, I'm all twisted around and confused now. So, let's see here. Oh yeah, so I've had a big problem with the resource management. I am watching a bunch of playthroughs of Feed the Beast from other people on YouTube, and I keep saying, oh wow, oh, come on. I do not. Nope. Alright, great. I'll fix that later. What was I saying? I've been watching other playthroughs of people, and they do something. They're like, oh, today we're going to do this and that and the other thing. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome, and I must try it. But I never really have enough resources to do it. And so I sort of get halfway there, and so I just got all these little random machines just, this is more or less the way it was, but a lot of this stuff is just like this. You know what? I made this thing here solely for the purpose of making these guys right here. And I have not used a single one of them. What's this? Oh. I have used this a little bit, mostly for the hardened glass to make those portable tanks that I finally figured out how to use. This is a rolling machine. I did use that. I made it for a very specific purpose, which we will get to in a minute. This, what is this? This is the industrial centrifuge, because as you may be aware, I take any coal I find, and rather than using it for torches or anything like that, I grind it up into coal dust, and then take it and combine it with flint to make a coal ball, which I compress into something, I forget. Hang on a second. I'm working backwards here. Diamond. Alright, smelting compressor. Alright, I smelt it into a compressed coal ball. And I get 8 of those, and I combine them with obsidian. Let me show you how this, see, so what I do is I combine the coal dust with flint, I get a coal ball, and we go from coal ball to the compressor where I make a compressed coal ball, and then I take compressed coal ball, and I combine it with obsidian to make a coal chunk, and then I take the coal chunk and put it in the compressor, and that makes a diamond. It's a very slow process, and it takes a whole stack of coal to make 1 diamond, which in my opinion is a fairly good trade. Anyway, so oh, and this thing here, I got the industrial electrolyzer, but I had this guy because I'm like, oh look, if you spin up a stack of redstone dust, you get coal dust, and I got so excited and I didn't look at the numbers, and I realized you get 1 coal dust for a stack of redstone or 8 redstone. So it was a horrible trade, because that was all I was using was the coal dust. I forget all what you got. Well, I'm not going to go into it, but anyway, so I was like, oh, and it was using so much power. I didn't have enough power. I still don't really have a whole lot of power. I mean, I've got a lot of reserve lava now, but my capacity for power is really low, and that thing chews it up in about 3 cycles. So anyway, I also have the industrial electrolyzer, which I forget what I was doing with that. I don't know. I was putting something in something to do something. I don't know. You know what? Because I know I actually said what I was going to do with it in my last video, and I did that. I did it. I don't know whether I was satisfied with the success of it or not, but I did do it. Whatever it was, I don't remember. But anyway, so that's that. Okay, so we got the rolling machine. Oh, I finally got around to making a macerator, because it is a bit faster than the pulverizer once you get it overclocked. You have to put some overclockers. I've only got 1, but it is pretty fast, and that's nice. And there are some things that you can only compress in a macerator, or it gives you a slightly different product than the pulverizer does. So yeah. Industrial. I talked about that. Okay, so moving on. Oh, no, I already did that, didn't I? You guys saw the black floor, yeah. Whew. Oh, this guy right here. This is an alloy furnace. Like I said, I was getting into bluetricity, and this is required. An alloy furnace, and you make it exactly like a normal furnace, except instead of using cobblestone, you use brick blocks. So it's pretty simple. And then what you do is you actually combine things. So for instance, what do I have in here? Well, if I had some, let's pretend this is tin. I could take tin and put some tin here, and I put in 1 tin, and then 3 copper, and they don't have to be arranged in any specific shape. You can just stack them up in there. So I could stack in 4 or 3 stacks of copper and a stack of tin, and I would get a whole bunch of brass. Let's see here. So that is required. You use it to smelt, what do? You take, oh, let's see, I think you can take redstone and combine it with something. You get red alloy. And you can take that nickelite. Do I have any? I do still have some. I've been burning. Ooh. If you don't use bluetricity, nickelite is this really annoying ore. It's just everywhere and you can't get away from it. But if you do use bluetricity, or you burn through it like crazy. Anyway, so moving on. This right here, I've been tearing up my bookshelves for things to get the books for purposes. But this thing right here, I was going somewhere and I needed some inventory space, and I had 1 block of wood and a switch, or lever rather. So I'm like, and I just put them there, and there they stay. I kind of like them actually. So we're going down here. As you can see, I finished this this new walkway down. I closed up that other one, and we walk here, and this is where the old one was, right here. And it goes on straight down just like it used to. I probably should widen this out, I don't know. Then we go up in here, and this is my Bluetricity area. And what is this? I don't know if this is actually Bluetricity. I think this is Railcraft, actually. This is an iron tank, and as you can see, I'm putting lava in, and that does not look like a lot of lava. But if you actually mouse over and look at it, that is 198 buckets of lava, give or take. And I can hold 5,488 buckets of lava. So, it's a lot of lava. Where am I getting the lava? It is coming from this guy right here at the map. Oh, no, no, no! Where did you even come from? What did you break? Okay, you broke 1 battery box. Oh, God. Need light, need light. Oh, my... Oh, you've got to be... Ah! I do not like creepers today. Oh, man. Alright, alright. What do we... did you bust it? You busted one of my battery boxes. Ah! Yeah, I busted one of my battery boxes. I still have this thing up here. I don't know why I still have... Oops, get back here. Oh, I don't have any... Into a chest. Into a chest with stuff. Things, stuff... Oh, and he blew up my hopper. Did I have an extra hopper? I did have an extra hopper. Alright, so I'll throw this hopper right here. Oops, throw the hopper right there. Fill it up with some netherrack. Oh, man, oh, I'm all distracted now. Put my engine. This here is a... That is not what I wanted. This is a Bluetricity. Unlike the other engines, this is a specific... This engine is specific to red power, and you can't really wrench it around like you can the other ones. Very annoying. Let's see. I needed that stack of, or that little... Why did it get dark all of a sudden? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What's going on? Let's... Can I... Oh, my goodness. Didn't break that. That's a relief anyway. Boom, boom, boom. I got a chunk loader right here to keep this whole thing going, even when I'm not online. Again, that is the reason that I am running a server rather than just a single player deal. Oh, that scared me. Oh, my turtle's running. He's probably just ran into a creeper. Oh, but that was not what I needed to hear right now. Alright, are you going? There we go. Okay, and it's going. And it actually goes a lot faster than this. It has to kind of warm up. You can see it's sort of speeding up even as we're watching it. And eventually you can see it's getting faster and faster and faster until it's a blur. Oh, you... Oh, you evil. Guess what we're going to learn today? We're going to learn how to make a... thing that I can't remember the name of. 1 second. This is good. I was just going to tell you about it, but this way you get to actually watch me. Oh, do I have 20? Is that enough? I think it's just enough. Yes, it is just enough. Oh, man. Alright. Let's see here. Clay... I don't remember what it was called. This, blue electric furnace. And blue alloy and iron. And I have iron, I've got blue alloy down there. Alright. Scooching up. It feels dark in here. I don't like it feeling dark in here. I don't know why. Probably the black floor is not helping. Wow, I totally panicked I just panicked sideways when he showed up, didn't I? I'm just like, let me jump in my inventory, and then I came out, and then I went back. Oh, man, that was embarrassing. Oh, man. Oh, a lot of torches now. Okay. Oh, I need to... Of course not. Well, whatever. We're just going to stick something in the hole. There. Okay, let's go over here. I got a little wall of project tables right here, which I've decided I like them better than the auto crafting tables because they can hold stuff. It's just convenient that way sometimes. Anyway, oh, I need to get my blue electric out of the way. Oh man, I was all confused and twisted around before, and now I'm just, whew. Alright, so blue alloy, some iron. Whoops, that's not right. Iron there, and then our clay blocks. Like that, and that gives us our blue electric furnace, which we're going to put right there again. Oh, wire. Do I have some more? Oh, do I have enough? I don't know if I have enough. Let's see, we have to go here. Okay, I've got just enough. There we go. Oh, it's dark. Like, ah! Oh, wow, this is not running to schedule at all. I've been going for 15 minutes. I'm nowhere near where I expected to be right about now. Okay. Let's get organized again. Okay, so magma crucible. This takes netherrack and turns it into lava, which this is a thermal expansion device, so it just pushes it the lava straight into that pipe right there. You don't have to get a redstone engine or anything like that. It just goes. Oh, and the pipe then goes down to the bottom. You can't see it, but it's got one of let's see, where am I? It's got one of those things right there. That's a valve, and you can just push things in or pull them out through there. This is a liquid transposer, which is part of my secret plan that I'll tell you guys about later, probably in an episode or two. Okay, so that's a blue electric furnace. It, like, you know, it's blue electric, so it runs off bluetricity, which is what the stuff is called. This is like the other that alloy furnace I showed you, but it is run off electricity as well. You just saw that, how the... That is freaking me out. Oh. Anyway. Oh, my turtle's running. Even if I were to run away, he'd still go because I put a I made a chunk loader module for him, and so it's like a wireless modem, but I think it actually is a wireless modem as well. But it keeps the chunks that he's in loaded, so he doesn't unload. Anyway, these are, oh, I forget. Nah, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't go into them. I forget thermal something. Oh, stupid creepers, just all messing me up. Really? Maybe they're heat exchangers? Oh, heat, yeah. What's that? Hungry chest. I don't even want to know. Oh, wait, no, I know. That's a Twilight Force. What's this? I'm just seeing all kinds of silliness. Anyway, I don't see them. But what they do is, under each one of these is a block of lava. And what they do is they take heat, and they take heat and cold, and it's, I guess it's sort of like the Stirling engine principle, where you take heat and cold and you create some kind of energy with it. Anyway, so those are those things. And now, what we were actually planning on doing this episode. Alright. So, as you can see, this is running with this blue electric engine, which is really complicated to make. The actual recipe for the engine itself isn't complicated, just like every other engine, but it's this thing that really gets you. Because in order to make that thing, let's see, I got a whole bunch of recipes going on in here. I think, no, do you? I don't know. Oh, let's see here. Okay, so in order to make this, you need 2 of these copper coils and a blue alloy, but I've got blue alloy. In order to make these copper coils, you know, iron bars and an iron ingot, but you also need this fine copper wire. Right, see, so we're going like 3 steps back just for one piece of a thing. And then in order to do that, you need copper and you need a diamond draw plate, and those are hard. I've been hurting for diamond until recently. The last time I went to check my turtle, he had 14 diamonds sitting there just out of nowhere. I'm like, wow. So I'm set. Well, I'm not set, but I'm doing okay for diamonds now. But in order to make a diamond draw plate, let me show you this one. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay, iron panel strips, that's easy. You just need a ruby saw or something. But to make this, you need a diamond panel. In order to get a diamond panel, you have to have a total. You have to start with 11 diamonds to get a diamond panel. Because what you need to do to get a diamond panel is you diamond slab, you know, from a diamond block or a block of diamond. Let me check something really quick. Is there another way? No, there's like a compressor or something. Anyway, yeah. So you have to have that's 9. You have to start with a block of diamond. That's 9. And then you also need a diamond handsaw, which requires another 2 diamonds. So that's 11. So that took me a long time to get. But once I got it, the diamond handsaw lasts a long time, and the draw plate is a reusable thing. It just reuses it over and over again. Although I have lost one because I put it in that those auto crafting tables I have up there that I use. And if you use it in there, it disappears. Same thing with the handsaws. They disappear if you use them in those auto crafting tables. And I don't know if they disappear if you use them in here, but I'm not going to play with it. So I use them up here, and they keep working. So I've got one blue electric motor set up right here, but before we do that, I'm actually going to get another one going. What was this? Why am I making this? Induction smelter. Man, I am so scattered right now. Why did I want an induction smelter? Oh, I remember why I wanted an induction smelter. Alright, so yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit. So this guy, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this set up to make a few more of these. So, E. Diamond plate, and I need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got those. And now let's see, let's go through our engine recipe again. Alright, put that on there. It offsets it on the project table, which is kind of annoying, but in a symmetrical recipe like this, it's not a disaster. Let's see, and then we're going to put 2 ingots, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's going to give us 2 of these guys. And then we're going to need 2... Oh, I need to go get a blue alloy. Yeah. Alright, so go get some of my blue bars. Or actually just 1. I'm going to put that... Did I get 2? I'm going to have to look back at my video. I may have somehow magically duped that. Anyway, this and then some iron. Boom, 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 and we get our little blue electric motor. So that's that. We're going to come back up here. Oh, I need to make the gears. I almost forgot about that. So let's go back down here. Let's see. Gears. Gears. Do. 2 these, and I do not have enough cobblestone. Oh, over here, this is my, you'll notice this nice white floor of white brick. This is my quarry for that. So I need some cobblestone. This is, by the way, the only diamond pick I have made here. That's actually more than enough. Ooh, copper. I originally made it for the sole purpose of getting obsidian, and then I used it, and then I hated myself because I'm like, oh, why did I do that? I should have made a turtle, because turtles mine obsidian way faster than we do. I don't care if you've got an efficiency 5 pick. Wrong one. There we go. Alright, so we go from wooden gears to stone gears. And then we go from... Oops, forgot something. That's iron. I forgot my tin because I'm all scatterbrained. Because creepers keep blowing my stuff up. That's me just singing a little song. Pay it no mind. Tin. That is nickel. That is tin. 2 gears. Or no. Well, whatever. I'll just grab the stack. No, I need to eat. Have I mentioned I don't like creepers? That's going to be my theme. That's going to be the title of this video. Alright, I've got the tin. Oh, I need to go over here to my blue electric alloy furnace. And let's see. I'm going to need 4 and 4. So I'm going to have to do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, I could just have dumped 9 in there in a stack. And 1, 2, 3. And it's going to go ahead and make that. And now watch, it's actually just going to grab a stack of the copper instead of taking 1 from each. Yeah, you see, you just grab the whole stack. It doesn't have to be in any specific arrangement. I just do that because it's similar to, there's a word, it's escaping me. Bronze. It's similar to bronze. It's the same sort of thing as bronze. And I don't know, it's familiar. I shouldn't do that actually. I'm going to end up making bronze when I mean to make brass or vice versa. Alright, we got those. And that should do it. So we'll throw this and this and this and one of these. And we'll grab our blue electric motor and we will grab another one just for good measure because I need it for later. Oh, and the reason we did that, let's see. Induction, no. No. This guy, okay. So in order to complete this guy, this is going to be our, that thing that I was just pointing at that makes the lava. Magma crucible. We need one of these redstone reception coils, so bam, there we go. This is very convenient, I find, this wall of project tables, because I can set this all up and it's right there ready to go. It would be great if I hadn't just completely lost my train of thought 5 different times. And then we're going to grab this, put it there, grab this, put it there, and we have our magma crucible. Grab the buckets. What else do I have? Oh, that's for later. Nothing. Nothing. That is for maybe later. Alright, so we're going to put our magma crucible right there. Let's see, I'm going to have to get in here and wrench it around. Or not wrench it, but let's see. I want the bottom one to be the exit. And then these can be inputs or whatever, I don't care. And I'm going to go over here and grab some of that netherrack that's spilled all over the place. What? What? I'm done with you. And you, and you, and you, and everybody. Everybody's done. Go away. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and, whoops, put that in there. Put one more there to kind of even it out. Alright. And then we're going to put one of our blue electric motors right there. Put a switch. I did it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Gotta do this. There we go. And we're going to put another switch right there. Flip it. And then we will run. Do I have to? Oh, come on. How am I gonna? I'm gonna have to go make more cable. Conveniently, I have the stuff for it, and a bit of wool, which is over here. Come hither, wool. Alright, how did this go? It was ding 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 like that, and then boop 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 boop. Yes, excellent. 12 cables, that is, oh, I'm just gonna have nightmares for weeks now. Let's see here. Yeah, I can do that. So I'll just, for now we'll just use dirt, and I'll just go like this. And then there, like that. I'll run that down. And it's nighttime, so let's go to bed and get some sleep. Because I would say 90% of my power is from those solar panels, so the motors cannot run, or the engines rather, cannot run while it's nighttime. You can get maybe, it's really slow, but you can get the furnace to do a little bit of something, but not a whole lot. So here we are, in daytime again. Gotta wait for the battery box to get warmed up. It's gonna take a little bit. It would be nice if I had, you know, 2 battery boxes, but I don't have that anymore because creepers are jerks. Anyway, there you can see they start spinning it up. Now I'm curious if they're gonna both spin all the way up to that high speed that we originally saw the first one go to. So let's see, it looks like they are. That's good. I am comfortable with that. Alright, I am reminded of something. I want to check something here. Now I think I've got this pipe sorted right, but I'm not sure. I think when it makes the magma, it will... This is a one-directional iron pipe, so I'm hoping it will only go through here and then down. But I'm not sure. Honestly, I didn't really need it. I just want to make sure it's not turned the wrong way, because then I'm... well, anyway. Now, the thing is, you'll see, I don't have enough power for this to run. This is kind of like its running meter, how much energy it's putting out to machines. And this is stored energy. And as you can see, there's absolutely nothing in that. Very frustrating, because as soon as night comes, everything stops. So, I don't know. Anyway, if you remember, we had, I think it was 190 buckets of lava in here when we first looked at it. And you look at it now, it's 204. So it moves along, not super fast, but fast enough. I just thought of something horrible. Oh, something super horrible. Am I on hover mode? There we go. Hover mode enabled. Alright. Oh, good. I was thinking, what if I forgot to turn my motor on and then this guy would just start filling up the chest? And I know it. Oh, we got some coal. That's going to go get ground up. Anyway. This just drives me nuts. Why don't ores or anything? Why does stuff not add? So, back to what I was doing. I think that's actually going to more or less wrap up. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to do. Alright, so, come over here. We have this one last thing that I wanted to do. This guy right here, the induction smelter. It's just 2 copper, another one of those redstone coils, sand, machine frame, which is not complicated. It's just, was it iron in the corners, glass on the sides, and then a piece of gold in the middle. Not complicated. So we're going to do that. Grab our induction smelter. And then, yes, we still have that other engine. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. We're going to take this guy, put him right there. We're going to take our induction smelter. This is, again, excuse me, it's one of the thermal expansion guys, so it's got all these nifty little ports on it. We're going to pop that open, and what is it? Oh, these are color-coded. See, so these are inputs, these are outputs. So you know anything, whatever matches this color, things are going to squirt out of it, and whatever matches this color, things are going to come into it from that port spot. I actually don't want anything coming out of it at the moment. Alright, that's good enough. Let's see, we need to run some cable. There we go. Well. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I'm an idiot. Can I stick this in there? No. Alright, I'll have to put this torch somewhere else. No? Doesn't need to be directly? Oh, there we go, okay. It's like, oh, I don't have enough power. I was gonna cry. Uh-oh, we don't have enough power. Do we? Or did this do something? No, we really don't have enough power. How are you guys doing? Now what happens if I do this? Seems to be okay. Alright then. So the reason I got this induction smelter is because, whoops, is because of this. This right here. If you use your induction smelter with sand, or I think it's actually mostly sand. Yeah, it's pretty much all sand. You stick sand in there with it, with your ores that you're smelting. And what it does is it gives you ore, but then you also have a 20% chance to get rich slag with it. And the reason we want rich slag, I am still doing all the industrial, build, craft, whatever stuff. And two reasons. First of all, you can increase the amount of ore if you use rich slag. And secondly, here's the important one. Where is it? Stop doing that. No, it's right here somewhere. What is this? No, it's ferrous. More ferrous. Come on. There we go. If you put 2 platinum dust in there with rich slag, you get 3 shiny ingots. And then, let's see, did I see that? And then I think you, oh, how does it work? I'll have to look into it some more to make sure I have it, but basically, you can, as long as you've got rich slag, you can keep multiplying your, did I get that right? Electrum? Yeah, platinum. You can keep multiplying your platinum, which is important because you could take, I think it's 8 platinum. That sounds right. You can take 8 platinum dust and put it in a centrifuge. That or the electrolyzer. I think it's the centrifuge. And get a, there's a word. Word is escaping me. Look, here's what we do with our platinum dust. There we go, nickel. So you get platinum dust in your industrial centrifuge. You get an iridium ore, which that stuff is rare. And then you also get a nickel dust. And the iridium ore is important because just look at all the stuff you can do with iridium ore. Oh, I'm sorry, with iridium ingots. Oh, that was blowing my mind. First of all, you can do a whole bunch of stuff with this alloy ingot. But, are you making fun of me? Oh, stupid too many or not enough items or whatever it is. Well, let's see, what are you going to tell me what I can make with this? One thing? This is so incomplete. There's so many things you can do with iridium. For instance, it's required for all, well, not all, most of the advanced, the higher level solar panels. You see this guy? It's a really slow process. It's it just sits there and goes, and you see it's using up the energy that the engine is stored in there. The engine's still putting energy in, but it's using it up faster than the engine puts it in. So it is going down. I don't think it'll go all the way to 0, but it'll get close. And then you have to wait until it builds back up to 8,000 before it'll start another burn again. Then it goes in here and gets sucked out and goes in here. Where are we at now? 206. So I think that's pretty much the end of this episode. Oh man, I'm sure you guys were laughing hilariously at my creeper fun there. Oh, I broke one of my battery boxes. I like those. Make sure I didn't pick it up. No, this looks like a battery box. Nope. No battery boxes for me. Oh, they're not expensive. They're annoying, I guess, in their cost, but they're not expensive. This guy right here, this liquid transposer, I have another one of this. Is it? Oh, it's in actually a chest out there waiting with some other stuff. What I need to do is I need to go to the nether and I need to get 16 blaze rods because I need to make some ender chests. This is, by the way, the Nebris energy method. Once I do this, then I won't have to worry about this business anymore. what you do is you go and you have to make 4 ender chests. And in this mod, ender chests are different. You can combine, you use them, here, look at the recipe. Boom, ender chest. You note it has wool there. Not helping. No, what is this? Cool. That's it, okay. Well, look at the recipe. You can see you put wool there, which is not in the normal ender chest recipe. And somehow, I think you dye them once you've made the chest, but I'm not sure. I need to look into figuring out exactly how. You get 3 wool tabs on top of the chest, and that you can make them whatever colors you want. And what happens is, when you open that ender chest, it will only share items with other ender chests that have the same colors on the wool. So, you make 2 pairs of ender chests matched to each other. You have one chest here from one of the sets, and then another chest here from the other set, and then you do the same thing in the nether. And then in the nether, you have your liquid transposer getting lava pumped into it from a pump, you know, sucking it out of the giant lava lake, and it puts it into those little aluminum cells, which are then ejected and go into this ender chest right here. And then this one here in the surface world, it pulls them out of this chest, sucks them in, takes them out, puts them in their little thing, and then it pumps it out into this tank, and then ejects the empty cell into this chest, which then in the nether goes into this chest, which etc. etc. So it just keeps going, and it works. This is Nebris 88's. Well, no, I don't think it was actually his fabrication, but he's the one I saw it from. He's one of the people on the Mindcrack server, one of the more technical-minded ones. And I saw that, I'm like, oh, I have to do that. So that is a plan that I have, but not this episode. So I will see you guys later, because it looks like this is it. I showed you that. I show you everything. Project tables. Let's go look at our turtle really quick. I wanna sprint, but it's hard to do that on stairs. I filled him up with, I think it was 3 or 4 stacks of charcoal, and he had 2,600 fuel, so that's fine. It takes him like 5,000 to do one of these cubes that's a 10 by 10, and he's actually doing a 20 by 20, but he had 26,000 or something of that nature, so he's got plenty to do that. He'll have a little bit left over. And then once he gets done with that, I'm just going to have him do this whole rest of the cube, which, I mean, there'll be this space right here, this 10 by 20 space that he's going over empty. But that's not going to hurt anything whenever I start him, because I tried to do this whole room all at once at first. And so we cleared out all this top area. And so every time I start him up here, and they just kind of circle around until they actually get down to the stone. Anyway, so that is going to be the end of that episode. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.